Hi everyone, my name is Lindsay Quibido and Miss Stacy asked me to talk to you today about a mission trip that I went on last year, and the mission trip is called the World Race, and I traveled to 10 different countries in 11 months, so I was away from home for a very long time. And today I'm actually going to talk to you about one of the countries that I went to that is my favorite country, and it is Thailand. So I'm going to talk about Thailand and share some interesting facts with you that maybe you've never heard before, and also show you some of my pictures and tell you some stories. So here we go. Thailand is located in the continent of Asia. It is in the southeast region of Asia, and in the country of Thailand I stayed for 1 month with my team in the city of Chiang Mai, which is in northern Thailand. We rode a double-decker bus from Bangkok to Thailand, and then while in the city of Chiang Mai, we rode a song tao, which is a taxi, and it's like a closed-in truck. And sometimes we would even hang off the back, which was really fun, and that was our public transportation. There is a tradition in Thailand to take off your shoes before you enter someone's home. So anytime we visited someone's house, we would have to take our shoes off outside before we could go inside. A couple of other very interesting traditions that we learned in Thailand, and these are a couple of cultural no-nos, so things that you don't want to do when you go to Thailand. You don't want to touch someone on the top of their head because they consider that disrespectful, because they believe that your head is connected to the gods, and not the Christians. They don't believe that, because we're not talking about God that we love, but different gods that they worship. And they believe that if you touch your head or you cover your head, then you're disconnecting that connection to the gods, and it's very rude. And then something else that's very interesting, and some of you may be doing this right now, so if you were in Thailand, then you would be disrespecting the culture. If you put your feet straight out in front of you and you point your feet towards someone, they also consider that rude, because they think that your feet are dirty. And so if you're pointing them towards someone else, then you're being disrespectful. So you want to curl your feet up under you so that they're not pointing out towards anyone else. And also for you ladies and you girls, if you cross your legs, that's also considered rude if you're sitting. So you want to keep both feet on the ground when you're in Thailand so that your feet are not ever pointing towards anyone else. It's just interesting facts and things that we had to pay attention not to do when we were in Thailand. These are some of the friends I made in Thailand, and we also got to watch Muay Thai boxing, which is very interesting and incorporates kind of a dance and boxing all in one. Chiang Mai is a beautiful city. There are many Buddhist temples there that are very pretty to see, and also markets where you can buy food and souvenirs and clothes. And of course my favorite food is pad thai, which is noodles and chicken and shrimp and many other things all combined in one, and it's very delicious. Something that you may have not realized is they do have a McDonald's in Thailand. Can you believe it? Yes! They had one in Chiang Mai, and we would go there often and hang out. And I'm going to show you this little picture, and then I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing in the picture. So that was me and Ronald McDonald in front of McDonald's, and we are doing what is very traditional to Thailand. And you put your hands together like this, and you bow, and to say hello, you bow and say Swadika. So if you can repeat that, Swadika. And then you do the same thing to say thank you to someone. You bow, but you say Khab ka. So you can practice that. To say hello, Swadika. And then to say thank you, Khab ka. And that is how you say hello and thank you in Thai, because they don't shake hands. They find that it's rude to touch someone else. So they put their hands together and they bow to each other, and it's a sign of respect. Pretty cool, huh? We spent a day seeing the nature and the beauty of Thailand, and we also got to ride elephants, which was really fun. And they're big and they're kind of stinky, but our elephant went a little crazy and decided to go downhill, but we survived, and it was really, really fun. And another thing that we got to do in Thailand was play with some baby tigers. And we also, that same day, hung out with some very big tigers. And it was a little scary, but also really cool to be that close to such wild animals. The last thing that I want to share with you today is that God did a whole lot in Thailand. And it's very interesting because the people do not accept Christianity, and they do not accept the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so we weren't able to always go and share it with people. We weren't able to always tell people about Jesus. But we did build relationships and make new friends and kind of show the love of Christ in a way that is a little bit harder to do, but you have to make sure that everything you do in your life is reflecting Jesus. And you want to always be living the way that Jesus lived. And even though we will never be perfect, people see a difference. And His light, Jesus' light, is always shining if we are, being obedient and following Him. And the best thing that you can do sometimes, especially in a country like Thailand, where you can't just talk about Jesus, is to be as much like Him as you can. And so that's what we did the entire month in Thailand. And it was difficult, but it was also really interesting and really challenging. But we learned how to show the love of Christ, which is sometimes what we have to do because people don't want to hear about it. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something today about Thailand, and definitely research the country. There's so much more information that I wasn't able to share with you today. But God bless you, and I hope that you have a fantastic night, and thank you.